Now that you have a better understanding of the roles that you can do as a freelancer, there are some items on my first video today that you might find interesting. Some even sound familiar because a lot of people are offering it as some form of course, ganyan. What I see as part of their selling point is that maraming hiring nito, malaki ang sahod dito. And while that might be true for some, it's not applicable for everyone. Which is why ang unang-unang sinabi ko, do not overthink. Tingnan nyo muna kung anong kaya nyong gawin ngayon. Kasi doon kayo magsisimula. Every time I go live, a lot of people will ask me, gusto ko pong matuto ng SEO kasi malaki daw kinikita doon. Gusto ko pong mag-SMM kasi madali daw doon. People are ready to jump ship without even realizing that number one, it might not be for you because of your personality type. Number 2, kamusta grit natin? Kamusta yung comprehension natin? Number 3, anong previous work experience mo na pwede mong i-correlate kung yun yung gusto mong pasukin na industry? You see, ang daming pwedeng maka-apekto sa decision making natin, kaya ang sabi ko, wag muna kayo mag-overthink. Kung ano yung alam nyo ngayon, kung ano yung may previous work experience kayo, isulat nyo muna yun, and then we will identify alin doon yung pwede nyong i-offer as a freelancer. Now, kapag nasubukan nyo na, after testing the waters, at nakita nyo na kung how freelancing works, that's when you start learning even if you're already earning. Walang mahirap sa taong matyaga na mag-aaral ng mga bagong skillset. Pero wag kayong pupunta dun sa linya na yon just because people said malaki yung pera dun or madali lang yung ginagawa dun. Wala talagang madali sa buhay. So let me make it as simple as possible. Administrative is pwede mong i-offer kung nag-work ka na sa office or you've worked in the call center industry. Ito yung panggagawa ng mga reports, email, paghahandle ng paperwork. Imagine being a secretary pero online ka nag-work. Creatives is all about marketing and making things beautiful. Dito pumapatak yung digital marketing. A lot of people wants to be SMM but they do not understand the basics of digital marketing, so that's not a good thing. If you wanna do SMM, SEO, affiliate marketing, influencer marketing, pag-aralan nyo muna is digital marketing. Pero mauutik-utik naman natin yun this year. Meron pa tayong 358 days, so kumalma kayo, okay? Technical naman is if halimbawa, nag-work kayo sa technical support ng isang company, BPO, whatnot. Or college student kayo, nag-take kayo ng IT and talagang interesado kayo sa technical. Dito pwede rin pumasok yung pagiging Salesforce admin, network, all of that. AWS, ang dami nyo pwedeng pag-aralan dito. Again, kumalma kayo, may 358 days pa tayo. Kung nag-work kayo sa BPO or front desk at nag-work kayo assisting customers, then you can do customer support. At kung may online shop naman kayo or mahilig kayo talaga magbenta, nakapag-experience na kayo magbenta either online or face-to-face, then you have the skill set of a sales agent. If you do not know kung anong ibig sabihin doon sa listahan na pinakita ko sa part 1, kung ano yung ibig sabihin nun, Google should be your best friend. And again, while doing your research, document your journey. Itag nyo ako. Kung may question kayo, i-comment nyo dito and I'll try to answer them habang naglalaba ako. Follow for more work from home chismis. Bye!